People used to say the same thing about me. Hannah is too emotional. Hannah cries too much. Hannah takes things too personally. They said it at work. They said it in relationships. Even people I trusted said it. For a long time, I believed them. But what they didn't know was this. The same woman they called too emotional would become the woman no one could break. This is my story. My name is Hannah Carter, and I've always been the kind of person who feels things deeply. When someone is hurting, I notice. When someone is struggling, I care. When something is unfair, it stays in my heart. But the world doesn't always reward people like that. It labels them. At my first real job, my manager once said something in front of everyone during a meeting. He laughed and said, "Careful what you say around Hannah. She might cry again." Everyone laughed. I laughed too. But inside, something in me cracked. Because the truth was, I had cried in the bathroom the day before. Not because I was weak, but because I was working harder than anyone there and still being treated like I didn't belong. The silent pain nobody saw. Every day I woke up with a knot in my stomach. I'd sit in my car outside the office building for 10 minutes, trying to convince myself to walk inside. Sometimes I would whisper to myself, "Just survive today. Not succeed, not thrive, just survive." People saw a smiling woman at work, but they never saw the bathroom mirror where I wiped my tears and told myself, "Don't cry again today." Because crying made them respect me less. Or at least, that's what I thought. The moment that changed my life happened on a random Tuesday afternoon. My manager called me into his office. He closed the door and said something that felt like a knife. "Hannah, you're talented, but you're too emotional for leadership." Too emotional. That sentence followed me home. It echoed in my mind while I was cooking dinner, while I was trying to sleep, while I stared at the ceiling at 2 a.m. Too emotional. Too emotional. Too emotional. And that night I realized something. It wasn't the world breaking me. It was my need for their approval. The next morning I didn't wake up angry. I woke up quiet. And quiet can be dangerous. Because quiet means something inside you has decided. Enough. I stopped explaining myself. I stopped defending my feelings.